Bonjour à tous et à toutes, c'est Isma et aujourd'hui on se retrouve pour un live très spécial car aujourd'hui on se retrouve sur le Minecraft Live de la 1.19, du coup le Minecraft Live 2021, en compagnie de notre cher TristanRC, ici avec nous.
Bonsoir, bonsoir.
Bonsoir. On a refait cette intro 3 fois, la première fois parce que le live de le Minecraft Live n'était finalement pas pour 17h, la deuxième fois parce que j'ai voulu relancer le live, mais petit souci d'organisation, j'ai mis le live en non répertorié. Et troisième fois, c'est donc maintenant tout fonctionne bien, je crois. Et nous
Donc, il y aura peut-être encore une fois si jamais il se passe rien d'intéressant dans les 50 minutes qui viennent.
Eh oui, voilà, c'est exactement ça. C'est possible, c'est carrément possible. J'ai espoir, un peu trop. Du coup, j'ai déjà imaginé qu'est-ce que ça pourrait être comme update, et j'ai pensé à la Pig and Sheep update. Laissez-moi expliquer.
Ah.
Tout à l'heure, on a vu un homme tuer un mouton et un cochon.
Exact.
C'est tout. C'est. Yo.
Voilà, c'est
Salut.
la fin de l'histoire.
Bonjour Tonalili. Ça, il montre le DLC de Sonic.
Oh, les fameux DLC.
Les fameux DLC. Pas de live Isaac? Si, ça, c'est juste après, t'inquiète. Juste après la Minecraft Live. Estimez-vous heureux, il y a quand même un gros pilier FNAF avec moi. Vous devriez vous abonner.
C'est faux. En votre côté.
Il a 2000 abonnés.
Oui, putain, c'est vrai que j'ai passé les 2000. J'ai toujours pas fêté ça.
Comment
Pas quand est-ce que je vais le faire? Peut-être que ça arrivera un jour.
Les gens veulent du FNAF sur ta chaîne.
Et bah, les gens s'ils veulent du FNAF, il faut vraiment que je sois au chômage et que j'ai besoin de fric pour ça. À moins que ça. Non, parce qu'en vrai, je pense qu'il y a moyen que je me relance dedans si j'ai vraiment besoin de fric un jour.
C'est une
Si
bonne
je le fais, ce sera pas par plaisir, ce sera juste par nécessité.
Je comprends. Voilà. Ok, déjà je vérifie si le son est pas mal. Je comprends. Ok, déjà je vérifie si le son est pas mal. Oui, nickel. C'est parfait. Pas du tout.
Ah.
C'est faux. J'ai eu les 33 abonnés. Bien. Par passion.
Par passion. Ah, il est 18h.
Oh! Oh! 18h.
Non, le crime.
Dites-moi si on entend bien. Attends, je vérifie. Putain, c'est dégueulasse le son. Le son est dégueulasse.
C'est beau, c'est pas qu'à Mogus. Allez, on y arrive.
Oh, oh no 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 no.
The main camp live.
C'est bizarre. Oh.
Alors. Oh oui, bon là, ils sont en train de nous parler des règles sanitaires, là, les...
Essaye de parler pendant que...
Covid.
Essaye de parler pendant que il parle en même temps.
Et moi?
Oui, juste pour voir tester.
Ah oui, tu veux dire un traducteur en direct? Ah, c'est pour ça que t'es venu dans le VOOC.
Pas du tout, c'est... Enfin oui, maintenant que tu le dis... C'est vrai que ce serait plutôt utile. Je m'en fiche du son, c'est qu'une vidéo, t'as raison. Putain, ils l'ont mis! Ils l'ont mis! Cette intro de Mojang, c'est un fan qui a fait ça.
Ah bon?
Oui, et tout le monde a aimé. Et du coup, ils ont dit, j'espère que Mojang mettra ça. Oh, c'est incroyable!
Ouais, ah oui, mais la clé, c'est celle de Minecraft Dungeons. Je me sais bien que j'avais déjà vu quelque part.
Ah, mais toi, t'as 10 secondes d'avance. Tu me spoil pas, hein.
Incroyable, le décor.
T'as 10 secondes d'avance sur moi, hein. Tu vas déjà l'update avant que je la voie.
Wow, end update! C'est faux, c'est faux.
Ah, j'allais te défoncer, hein. Ok.
Ok, ils vont annoncer la prochaine update.
Cool! 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 En vrai, ça a l'air... C'est hypant.
Le décor est très stylé, je trouve.
Non,
C'est la
c'est
première
un...
fois qu'ils font un truc aussi Minecraft.
Non, c'est impossible, des nouveaux mobs. Bah si, c'est une nouvelle update. En plus, il y a un des 3 mobs là qui sera voté.
Non, pas un des 3 mobs, on sait déjà lequel ce sera le Copper Golem.
Ah oui, votez le Copper Golem.
Si vous votez pas, vous êtes ban de cette chaîne.
Attends d'ailleurs,
Je
pourquoi
m'y
c'est pas
engage,
les trades
personnellement.
Moi je veux les trades françaises. Putain.
Y a pas les traductions françaises.
Bon bah, vous aurez
Vous aurez en anglais.
Oh, il y a un nouveau sur... Enfin, le mec là, on l'a jamais vu avant, je crois. Si?
Je sais pas. Il me dit rien.
Je sais qu'il y a Agnès, elle est là depuis 2-3 ans quand même, voire plus.
Ouais.
Il y a l'autre meuf là que... elle présentait déjà les autres Minecraft Live.
Je préfère le Alley car il t'apportera des objets. Oui, mais il apporte des objets qui sont par terre. Pas des objets qui sont... Il est
Tu lui
nul.
donnes un diamant, il en revient, il en sort de nulle part.
Voilà, si tu lui donnes un diamant, il va pas te ramener des diamants. Non, 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 ça marche pas comme ça. Il ramène des diaments qui sont par terre. Donc, au pire, t'as perdu un stuff. Très bien. C'est bien, nickel. Mais sinon, ça sert à rien. C'est pour ça que le Copper Golem est beaucoup plus intéressant.
So we need a lot of help, and we've definitely gotten it. So we've been shipping snapshots, betas every week, and the people have been playtesting and giving us feedback, and it's just been wonderful. It feels kind of like they're colleagues helping us to build this great game.
That's amazing.
Ils ont dit Squid Game.
Like an amazing example of someone who took a lot of time giving.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. For example, a player tweeted at me this wonderful big picture showing like across different.
J'ai perdu et regagné un abonné. Ce n'est pas normal.
What changed across
Ils ont dit un mot grosse.
Ah bon?
Non, c'est faux.
Ah du coup je préfère le glore le glaire. Il est horrible.
Le glaire, mais c'est affreux.
Il sert à rien vu que en fait en 1.18 les mobs vont arrêter de spawner là où il y aura de la lumière. Genre les mobs jusqu'à maintenant ils spawnent à une luminosité de 7.
Non mais attends, Tisma, tu donnes pas la bonne explication. La raison pour laquelle il est nul, c'est juste qu'il est nul quoi.
Oui déjà.
Il ressemble à rien.
Voilà.
Ça sert à rien.
Ça sert à rien. Le Copper Golem, tu peux faire des fermes à redstone. Tu peux faire des nouveaux systèmes incroyables. Tu peux faire un système une chance sur 2. C'est incroyable. On n'a jamais vu ça dans Minecraft. À part avec
un Copper Golem de Schrödinger.
Il déteste les mobs en obscurité. Oui mais t'as déjà le F3 pour faire ça. Bon ok si t'es sur console. Comme ça mais en 1.18 ce problème sera réglé. Alors je comprends pas pourquoi rajouter un mob pour l'obscurité si l'1.18 règle le problème de l'obscurité en fait.
C'est du bluff.
C'est du bluff.
Ils essayent de nous bluffer.
Voilà exactement.
Il nous faut croire qu'il servira à quelque chose.
Il détecte les mobs en obscurité. Oui, mais les mobs en obscurité, ils arrivent à 0 de luminosité. Avant, c'était 7. Maintenant, c'est 0. Et 0, je te dis, c'est vraiment, t'es dans le noir complet. Donc tu sais où c'est. Hein. Et toi, t'auras plus de mobs à la surface. Genre dans ta base, si tu mets des torches tous les 10 blocs, t'auras rien.
Oh, c'est parfait. Depuis le temps que... Là, j'ai des torches absolument partout, c'est horrible, c'est dégueulasse, c'est moche.
And we're going to talk about the next update at the end of the show, right?
So we're going to show both some new things from the Deep Dark and some other new things, so that's exciting.
So we'll move the Deep Dark feature set into the next update, which will be after Caves and Cliffs Part 2, and we're going to look at that later in the show. You're going to get to see some really cool stuff from Brandon. Now, Henrik and Agnes, you two are
là, ils vont déjà commencer par parler de Caves and Cliffs Update. Là, ils parlent du développement et tout.
Comment ça, développement?
Genre comment c'est développé, avec qui...
Ah mais c'est dégueulasse. C'est dégueulasse, Tristan. C'est dégueulasse.
Comment ça?
Bah. T'as dit développement.
Et alors?
Il y a des enfants ici, on leur dit pas comment les bébés sont faits, hein.
Et alors?
Comment ça, et alors? Oh mon dieu.
Ah, ils peuvent savoir un peu.
in this update, my role is to bring to life the
Ok.
cave part, and together with our
Wow.
colleague who work on the
Blue
mountains,
squid.
we
Ah
present
oui.
to you the cliffs and the caves update.
Wesh.
One of the
Wesh.
inspirations for the
Il est en train de cheater là.
is,
Ah, des Golem
non,
Squid.
t'inquiète.
cave systems in Vietnam, because that
Ah mais
was
toi t'as
one of the
20 secondes
largest
d'avance sur moi, c'est
caves
pas
in the
possible.
world. And I feel
Après,
so
moi, je regarde
proud
pas
of it
forcément le
because I
truc,
came
là,
from
ce moment,
Vietnam,
alors.
and we get to use these cave systems in my country and put it into the game. So I felt so proud whenever we think about the caves.
My job is to find what works slow in Minecraft and try to optimize it. The new update changes how the world looks a lot, and it also affects
La prochaine
quite a
update de
lot.
Minecraft, la meilleure de
The
toutes.
best part about my job is just
La Cavian Cliffs? Ouais,
finding
Ouais.
something
C'est la meilleure des
which can
updates.
give a big benefit, and then just seeing how FPS improves or how frame time graph looks much better after the change.
I would say the coolest part about my job is all of the wonderful colleagues that I get to work with. They
Ils ont l'air
really
très heureux, ces
inspire me,
développeurs. Hein.
teach
Ce serait
me,
dommage qu'un de ces jours, il y ait un
and
drama
motivate me to be
sur
a
une
better
maltraitance
version
chez
of
eux.
myself every day.
Je sais plus chez quel développeur c'était déjà arrivé là, qu'il y avait un coup des développeurs là qui parlaient de harcèlement et tout. Imagine, il y a la même chez Mojang.
What a great
Ils nous
team
ont forcé à dire que tout allait bien.
Team. And now, we have been working on Caves and Cliffs Part 2. It's been so beautiful to see how everyone collaborated, like all the different roles, like Bedrock developers, Java developers, designers, artists, sound, and so on. Yeah, it's been so
Yeah,
good.
it feels like when you get a diverse group of people.
Moi
together,
j'ai 10 secondes de retard sur toi, ça me casse les couilles, tu vas me dire l'update.
It feels like there's no problem.
Non mais t'inquiète pas, s'il l'annonce, je dis rien.
Ok.
Enfin,
That's amazing. And then you
je serais sûrement très surpris, je te dirais peut-être qu'ils l'ont annoncé, mais je te dirais pas ce que c'est.
Ok.
Sauf si vraiment, c'est incroyable. Et que t'as pas le temps d'attendre 10 secondes de plus.
So many players report bugs, and then we also have
T'inquiète.
moderators and helpers, and they help us so much, like categorizing, finding duplicates, asking for additional information, and it's extraordinarily helpful.
We have a really amazing community. Now, you two have been, and actually the whole team has been just
Yes.
kind of sharing images and seeds as you're finding.
N'empêche, les
things, and
décors
you
ils sont
put
incroyables.
together
Hein.
Some really
Ouais.
awesome worlds for us to look at.
E.T.
Waouh, la Cave and Cliff Update. Ils ont mis la vieille musique de Minecraft.
Elle est plus dedans?
De quoi?
Elle est plus dedans cette musique?
Non mais une vieille musique de Minecraft, je veux dire une musique qui nous est nostalgique. Oh mais c'est incroyable. Les montagnes! Regardez-moi ça là!
Wow.
Quoi?
Enderman? Attends, non.
Wesh! Attends, mais dis rien! Ferme-toi! Ferme-la! Oh. Je suis même pas... Là, j'ai encore vu aucun Enderman.
Non, mais c'était faux.
Ah. Par contre, les
Incroyable,
montagnes, elles
cette
sont
version.
incroyables. C'est incroyable. Alors ça arrive en décembre. En décembre, on aura des montagnes comme ça dans Minecraft. On va apprendre qu'est-ce que c'est que la 1.19 bientôt.
And our natural looking cool mountains and caves, but as we started working on it, the scope kind of grew because we realized that we need to change
Tiens,
all the
rejoindre.
terrain to make this all fit together. But
Ouais,
once we
non, non.
started seeing that work, and it was so fun to see how the team.
Il y a Tisma qui est en live et on est en train de regarder le Minecraft live.
C'est qui vient de rejoindre? Ah, c'est Elona. Attends,
Yeah,
je le
we
mute.
have been playtesting a lot. And we
Exclusivement.
All
found
the time.
so many cool places, and I feel so inspiring, and that's what we want
bien
to do
d'avoir
with
des amis.
Minecraft. We want to inspire
alors,
in our
sinon.
own way, and like we really
Protection
feel that
4,
this new
protection
version
Ah
is
d'accord, en fait
inspiring
elle parle de
people
sa survie, ok on va la mute.
building, telling stories, it's very exciting.
That's amazing. And I mean, so you make all these changes, but then obviously we have so many players who've been playing for so long. I mean, the two of you have worlds that are like 10 years old, and I just love the approach you took to keeping.
On dirait un putain de
Ouais.
fond vert leur
for
décor.
players who
On est en train de
added
regarder
system
le
worlds.
Minecraft live.
It's very important for us to be respectful to players' worlds, and like Minecraft should be a game you can trust because if you know
Alors, pour l'instant, ils sont un petit peu en train de revenir sur le développement de la Karen Cliffs Update.
Là, on a que si c'est en décembre, car sur Switch, faut encore attendre un an pour que la mage arrive sur Switch. Mais non, faut attendre quelques heures.
Mais non, faut pas attendre un an.
Faut
La
attendre.
sortie est simultanée sur toutes les versions Bedrock.
Oui, elle arrive sur Java et 1 ou 2 heures plus tard, elle arrive sur console. Non, ça c'était avant ou c'était un an? Oui, il y a genre à l'époque de la 1.11. De la 1.9 à la 1.11, oui, ça mettait plus d'un an à venir. Je me rappelle, il y avait les ours polaires sur Java, moi j'étais jaloux.
And let's take a look. So there it is, all the old stuff we built 10 years ago. But that's what happens when you open the world in 1.18. So it basically generates new caves beneath.
Le vote a même pas commencé alors.
And the
Et
idea
de toute façon, tu peux voir comment il avance ce vote.
that was there the whole time. We just didn't go there until now. And wow, look what I found.
Don't look, Henrik. There's so many spoilers there under your world. So many cool things.
Il s'appelle Henry.
Okay, good.
That's like the first thing I'm gonna do when I update is just like digging straight up. Well, not straight down actually, but I'm gonna see what's under my base.
That's so cool. I just love that it adds so much.
Par contre, je viens de me rendre compte d'un truc, je regarde les sous-titres depuis tout à l'heure, mais... Oui,
Je comprends rien.
En fait, ils sont décalés. Attends, on va les enlever parce que c'est horrible. Ils sont décalés.
That's amazing. Throughout the show, we're going to have creator questions, and you two get to have the first one.
La sortie sera simultanée sur Bedrock et Java, à quelques heures près, je pense.
On a dû attendre un an pour la 1.17. Mais la 1.17 chez vous, elle est pas sortie. Attends. Non, chez vous, ce sera pas une mise à jour d'un seul coup, genre. Parce que chez vous, la 1.17, c'est la 1.18. En fait. Non. En fait, la 1.17 et la 1.18, c'est la même chose. Voilà, c'est juste pour dire ça comme ça. Donc si, ce sera simultané, hein, ce sera en même temps, t'inquiète. Puisque là, la preuve, vu que ils font des updates de la 1.17. En fait, sur Discord, on peut voir les updates qu'il y a sur console. Du coup, regarde, t'as vu Bedrock? Java Bedrock. Forcément, ça sortira en même temps, ils le disent. Il n'y aura pas un an de décalage.
Details will be different.
Seed almost parody.
Seed almost parody. That's it.
That's what we're going to call it.
So, I know everyone is anxiously, including myself, waiting for this update. When do we get it?
So, it's actually almost done. So, we're going to release it in a month.
On va remettre les sous-titres. Hein.
That is amazing. Thank you so much, Agnes and Henrik.
Thank you.
Caves and Cliffs Part 2 will be coming to a screen near you in one
Non, dis rien.
And speaking of screens,
c'est un petit truc.
Ok.
En gros, là, une update. Non, en gros, là, elle vient de dire que Minecraft sera ajouté au Xbox Game Pass pour PC, je crois. Je sais pas quelle version. Mais c'est incroyable.
J'ai pas compris.
C'est pas grave, ça te concerne pas, je crois.
Et moi, je veux savoir.
Le Minecraft est ajouté au Xbox Game Pass pour PC.
Ah oui, ok, bah c'est cool ça.
Bon, après, moi j'ai déjà acheté donc ça m'intéresse pas, mais voilà.
Oui, moi aussi. Enfin, moi je l'ai eu gratuitement.
Attends, quoi?
This better be good. Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition.
Ah, je crois qu'ils avaient fusionné les deux versions, je suis en train de me dire quoi?
Jedrock, Bava.
Non, en gros, du coup, ça te donnera accès aux deux versions, de le prendre sur ça. Donc c'est pratique en fait, c'est pas mal.
Sympa.
Mais de toute façon, j'ai déjà les deux, alors...
En vrai, si un jour les deux versions seraient mixées, ce serait incroyable. Avec Minecraft Java... En fait, Minecraft Bedrock et Minecraft Java, ça fait un comble parfait.
Convenient. Perhaps a little too convenient. In any case, starting
Si Minecraft Java était mélangé avec Minecraft Bedrock, il y aurait plus ces bugs d'optimisation.
cartload of other games with Game Pass for PC.
Mais en même temps, est-ce que du coup ça deviendrait tout payant?
Game Pass does have PC games.
Bah oui.
Ah merde, non, c'est pas une bonne idée en fait.
Wait to play those PC games with my two best friends.
We are not your friends.
Sweet smell
Ah, bah
of
tiens, ça me rappelle une phrase qu'avait dit
Ah, on est
quelqu'un.
reparti avec ce mec.
Hello, Minecrafters of the world. I'm Vubui, and I'm back yet again to help guide you through this year's incredibly important and potentially life-altering vote. Remember the Phantom? For an amazing mob that will be added to Minecraft.
Ah,
For those of you who
c'est le
haven't
vote.
been a part of Minecraft Live before, here's how it works. Our developers came up with 3 different mobs that they think could potentially be a great addition to Minecraft for a variety of reasons. But you, the community of Minecraft players around the world, get to decide which one gets further developed and brought into the game in a future update, and which ones will live on only in our hearts as what could have been. Like you, little
Un moyen de
baby.
faire un extrait là.
I'll never forget.
Ah, la meumeu de fleurs.
Moving on.
Ah, ouais,
The
un vieux
actual
fan de
winner of
la...
last year's
de ce
intense
machin.
mob vote was none other than the glow squid. If you haven't run into these majestic creatures swimming around under the stars on a clear night, you are really missing out. But that was last year and this is now. So here's what you need to do. We have 3 mobs for you to choose from.
Ouais, il y aura
There
toujours
will be
2
2
rounds
rounds of
pour
voting.
les deux,
The
le mob
first
vote.
round, of course,
Okay.
will include all 3 mobs, but one will get voted out. In the second round, there will only be the 2 remaining mobs, then just one winner in
Oh
the end.
putain.
As in previous years, the vote will happen on Twitter. So if you don't already have an account, you'll need to quickly make one. And if you do have an account, make sure you're logged in. Then when I tell you it's time to vote, go to the Minecraft Twitter account and check out the live voting poll with all 3 mob options.
Ok mec.
Pick the one you want to see added to Minecraft and click to cast your vote. That's it. It's like super easy. Well, the clicking part is easy. The choosing part, considerably more difficult. Now that you know what to do, let's go over your options. And who better to talk about our 3 potential new mobs than someone who is tiny in size but never in heart, the one, the only, Tiny Jens. Hey, Tiny Jens. So, can you help by telling
What?
Oh.
What? I can't hear you. Hold on.
Oh.
I'll come up to the surface.
Okay. We'll just wait.
Oi! Oi, oi, oi.
Watch it there. Can you hear me now?
What? I still can't hear you. Hold on. So impatient.
Ooh. A little testy.
Phew.
Oh, Tiny Jens, you made it. Can you tell our viewers all about this year's mobs?
I'm actually very busy. I lost Tiny Agnes again. I had retraced my steps, and now I have to go all the way back down there.
Oh, sorry about that.
What the fuck?
But don't worry, don't worry. I know someone who can fill in for me.
Great. Thanks. Oh, okay. Bye, Tiny Jens. Jens, you're here.
Hi, Boo.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I
Thank
guess
you.
Tiny Jens sent you while he looks for Tiny Agnes once again.
Exactly.
Ok.
It's a
C'est quand qu'ils annoncent un point
It
19 là?
really is. Well, since you're here, can you please
Attends, mec,
tell everyone all about this year's mobs?
Calme tes hormones.
Absolutely.
No.
So, as you already mentioned, the team came up with 3 lovely creatures that we believe that players will enjoy interacting with. And they are the Glare, the Lay, and the Copper Golem.
Those all sound really cool.
Absolutely. And to begin with, we have the Glare, which is it's a creature that flies around and doesn't really like dark areas. Because
Le décalage de la traduction.
So naturally, it goes to those areas and gets
normal, mec, ils peuvent pas traduire en direct. Hein.
Il y a plus de Alley que de Copper Golem, ça me fout le seum.
The problem can be fixed.
Okay.
We are.
On va avoir un mob de merde.
Thinking about ideas that in some
Comme le glow squid.
The glare may even help you light up these areas to solve your monster spawning problems.
The glare sounds amazing. I'm ready to vote glare now.
Yes, but then we have the LA, which is also a flying, lovely creature that loves music and
who doesn't?
Nice sounds. And if you give it an item, it will start looking for similar items lying around and bring them to you.
Okay.
And if you also play on a note block, it will drop the items on that location instead.
That's useful.
Yes, and we imagine that players can maybe.
L'année est utile, ils ont dit.
Sorting
Il est inutile.
Clearing up areas. I think there are many possibilities.
Okay, so vote a lay. I get it.
Il y a certaines choses qui mériteraient d'être dites par ici.
And as the name implies, it's a golem made out of copper, so it's an excellent use for copper. And it will also interact with you, and since it's made out of copper, it will over time oxidize and maybe like turn into a statue. But don't worry, you can deoxidize it using an axe, or it actually carries around a lightning rod on its head, so a lightning strike can also deoxidize.
Bah non, car on peut l'apprivoiser.
In addition,
je suis pas sûr, hein.
Buttons.
On peut l'apprivoiser?
Le lait, ouais.
Ah, ok.
Mais ça en fait pas quelque chose d'utile. Hein.
Oui, si on peut l'apprivoiser, mais ça sert à quoi?
Je sais rien. Justement, c'est pour ça que j'ai que ça en fait pas quelque chose d'utile.
Ouais, je sais pas, dans mon chat, il y a une personne qui dit qu'on peut l'apprivoiser, donc c'est utile.
Non, mais la personne dans ton chat, elle va voter Copper Golem et ça ira plus vite.
Qu'il te suit. Ah, qu'il nous suit. Incroyable. Un mob qui nous suit, qu'est-ce que c'est utile. C'est de la merde. Façon Ninjax est d'accord avec nous pour dire que le Copper est meilleur. La ley est bien aussi, mais pas à la hauteur. Mais c'est de la merde.
Okay, those three questions I think everyone wants to know the answer of.
Yeah, well, ideas and inspiration can come from many places. Sometimes it just spontaneously appears when you're walking around in the park, or often like you play other games, watching movies, or playing Minecraft. And the community is also a great help. They have so many ideas and they do so many fun things. So we have a lot of ideas to work with, and we need to figure out like which ones do we want to do next. And a good way of doing that is actually playing in the game and see which areas that can be improved.
J'ai fini de faire le contour. Incroyable. Incroyable. Il y a encore du détail à peaufiner, mais.
When the community votes on a mob today, that mob is going to move forward towards being in Minecraft. Like, how finished already is that?
Une fois, non.
Is there a lot of work to do?
Well, of course we have the big concept.
Je t'ai jamais forcé à voter le Copper Golem, hein.
Moi, oui, par contre.
Oui, par contre. Oui, par contre, Tristan va vous obliger à voter Copper Golem. Si vous ne le faites pas, qu'est-ce que tu vas leur faire?
Si vous le faites, déjà, il y a une vidéo. Non.
Il va faire une vidéo FNAF.
Oh non, qu'est-ce que j'ai fait?
Si vous votez le Copper Golem, TristanRC va refaire une vidéo FNAF.
Oh,
Et c'est heureux qu'ils sont pas beaucoup sur mon live.
Sinon, la prochaine fois que je fais une promesse de vidéo FNAF et que ça sera annulé.
Je ne vote pas et j'ai un VPN. Le VPN ne va te servir à rien. Je veux dire, on veut pas te hack. On a juste dit que Tristan allait faire une vidéo FNAF.
Non, on n'a rien dit du tout.
I finally made my first mob. It's very weird. Fanny and Quinn are here to tell us all about how we can all become creators. Hi, Fanny and Quinn.
Hello, Lydia.
Hey, Lydia.
It's so great to be here, like,
Pourquoi il y a eu un dragon rouge sur les posters là? Il y avait un poster d'un dragon rouge.
Ouais. Pas trop intéressant en vrai.
Ah non mais c'est...
Je pense que je vais partir et je reviendrai quand il y aura le mob vote.
They are really amazing. I mean, the creativity from our
Ouais, donc à toutes
creators.
peut-être.
Ok, à toutes.
That makes sense now. It's just mind-blowing. Before we get too far in, though.
Bon bah, j'ai quitté aussi.
explain to everyone what
Ça sert à rien de rester seul.
Yeah, of course. So creators really anybody who makes
Attends, il y a un problème là.
you know, whether you're doing skins,
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
worlds, terraforming,
Ah.
UI, and even for me, like people that are making mods,
C'est rien, c'est rien.
you know, that kind of more developer type, those are creators too.
Definitely. For me, the way that I always like to think about it is that a creator is anyone that makes something in Minecraft and then shares it with someone else. And that can be like little Max sharing it with their friends at school, or that could be a team of creators that sell something in the marketplace. And then everything in between,
Nul.
right? And our mission really is to
Nul.
empower all of them.
On veut la
to make
1.19.
whatever imagination
On
is
s'en
coming
fout du
from
vote des
the
mobs, je ne vais
one
pas
to
voter.
really give you all the means, documentation, tools to be able to do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, it's just such a cool thing.
Je ne vais pas voter.
Everybody can be a creator.
That is so cool. And Fanny, you mentioned tools. I think it's so interesting. Your team is actually building things that creators use to build things on top of. Like, what is your favorite tool that you've made?
Oh God, that is such a hard question. We have so many, but I'm going to be a little bit selfish for a second and just pick one that I worked on recently. Like, as a manager, I rarely get the chance to actually write code, which I love doing. And this time we had a game jam, and I actually picked a creator community request, which is like implement a damage.
Bon, bah, la 1.19, on attend toujours.
And I just worked with a designer and we created this.
Ah non, c'est la 1.19. On attend que ça. Ça va, on devient lassant.
Yeah, it's just so cool that you're able to do something
Allez,
in a game jam.
1.19. L'année dernière, il l'avait annoncé hyper rapidement, comme si c'était quelque chose vraiment le sujet principal, et c'est le sujet principal. Donc je comprends pas. Annoncer cette 1.19. Je la veux. Les mobs, on a déjà assez parlé, enfin je veux dire, il y a eu plusieurs vidéos là-dessus quand même. Enfin,
That's so cool. I mean, so many of our creators are using the innovative tools that you've made to just like expand what they're working on. And we have some awesome examples of that.
Ah! Inventory log. Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette merde? Alors c'est pas la 1.19 hein, c'est une map. Hein? Là c'est pas mal. Mais c'est que en bedrock. C'est que en bedrock. Attends.
Examples there were of creators just using those tools in all different ways. What's that like for you to see, Fanny, when your team, you've all been working on making those things for our creators?
It's definitely one of my favorite parts of like working with creators. You just give them one tool or two and they
J'ai pas regardé si Tristan était revenu.
Like, many times I see their creation, I'm like, how did they even do that?
Ouais, il est pas revenu.
But I don't know how they did that.
Ah, vous êtes 4 sur le live. Incroyable. Vous êtes 5. Vous vous êtes dédoublés en 3 secondes. Bonjour, EY Stream.
Are these awesome features just for people who have experience in modding or creating content?
Yes.
And if we wanted to, How do people learn more about these features?
It's such a great
Yes.
because the answer is no.
Je veux qu'il rajoute l'effet de tremblement de caméra à Minecraft Java. Ce serait hyper intéressant à inclure dans le jeu.
And on that site, it basically links out to all of our resources to how to learn how to become a creator, learn how Minecraft content creation works. It also links out to our brand new documentation site that allows you to just go super deep into, you know, learning the components and learning entities. And then the coolest thing that we added, which is how we made our mobs, is we use the Minecraft entity wizard, which is created by Yanis, and it's a Blockbench plugin that allows like super easy creation of mobs that you can add to your own Minecraft game.
Non, en vrai, c'est intéressant. Ah bah regardez, Blockbench, voilà. Blockbench, c'est le logiciel qu'on utilise tous, nous les mappeurs. Voilà. Putain, lui, il est... Oh là là, il est fort, hein. Wow. Eh là, il a fait des trucs de malade, hein. Mais wesh. Ah ouais. Tu peux animer sur Blockbench? Ah ça je savais pas par contre. Faudrait que j'apprenne. Ça peut être intéressant. Faut savoir c'est avec Blockbench que je fais tous mes... Comment ça s'appelle? Ma map Urbex. Voilà. J'avais oublié le nom. Urbex Lost Memories. C'est avec Blockbench qu'on fait les modèles 3D.
And press install. That brings up this handy shortcut on the start screen. Let's go. I'm going to pick a preset that looks similar to the grizzly, like this polar bear. And
c'est quoi ça?
For the behavior. Okay, now the add-on is created on your computer. Now let's start customizing our model using Blockbench. For this example, because we already have a bear model, I'm just going to recover the model. Of course, you could also change the whole model to turn it into something entirely different. Like this butterfly that I made.
C'est intéressant. Eh mais je savais pas qu'on pouvait faire tout ça sur Blockbench.
Okay, this looks good. Now I'm going to press.
Faudrait que je relance l'application. Ah attends, on m'a MP. Non. Non, non. Tristan n'est pas de retour.
Now let's check out the entity in-game.
Allez.
I just need to grab a spawn egg from the inventory and use it. And here's our grizzly bear. Have fun creating. It's free and works on all platforms.
C'est extrêmement moche. Mais bon.
I already told you all that I made a mob, but actually all three of us made mobs because we wanted to showcase that anyone can be a creator. So, Fanny, tell us about your adorable mob that you made.
Thank you. Yes, I was so excited to know that Blockbench was a thing because I immediately thought I need to add my dogs to Minecraft. I really, really love them, and I was just so excited. Like Blockbench made it easy for me to just obsess over every single detail. Like every pixel was like, does that look like my dog? And then I also modified the geometry, especially the tails, to look like the exact twist that my dogs have. I really obsessed a lot, and I was very happy. Especially when I was able to add my own animation. I'm definitely not an art person, and I just made it so that it like wiggles their tail when they're sitting. I was so happy to be able to do that.
They turned out so good. I thought it was super cute that you're able to get both of them in there.
Thank you.
So me being kind of born in the Pacific Northwest, outdoorsy. I mean, I'm wearing flannel on the stage. I wanted to kind of pull something from that nature. So I made Evelyn Evergreen. She's this kind of cute little evergreen tree that you maybe see, walking around the
C'est de la merde.
Kind of fantasy driven. Then I've
Ça
animated
pue la merde.
these little stick legs that kind of walk around, just to add something, kind of cute and cool to the forests.
Her eyes are really
Ça pue la merde comme meuble là.
I love it. I would love
C'est
to
qui a modélisé ça?
upon Evelyn in the forest.
On sait pas.
So I went a totally different direction from the two of you. I know, Quinn, you built your mob from scratch. Fanny, you built yours on top of a wolf. I built mine on top of something. I did not animate. I just wanted to do the beginner's course of Blockbench. And so I made something very near and dear to my Florida heart. with a twist, which is what I'm calling an alolotl, an axolotl, and an alligator.
It's kind of like a little dragon.
It does look like a little dragon. It's a pretty good mashup there. I think it's great.
Yeah, I thought an alligator and axolotl would be super innovative when added.
C'est moyen.
It does just look like a dragon, but I'm okay with that.
J'ai un meilleur niveau, on va dire. Ah, je me l'invente un peu, je sais. C'est évident.
In a game that you've played, you know, for me for 11 years, it was amazing.
It is so rewarding, really, to be able to just do that.
J'ai encore baillé parce que je suis fatigué. Je veux voir la 1.19 maintenant.
Please go install Blockbench and try it out. Like, we would be so incredibly proud to just see everything that you have built. We would love to see it.
Yeah, it's available on all the platforms, and just post them on Twitter, post them on wherever you do, and we'll probably run across some of those, and we love seeing them.
Oh, I can't wait to see what everyone else creates. And I mean, I think that our mobs are definitely ready for the mob vote next year, so we don't even have to work on anything else. These three are perfect. I'm gonna have to talk to the team about that. So we're not professional creators, obviously, by our mobs, even though they're lovely. But Quinn, you get to work with people who, this is their full-time job, making Minecraft content for Marketplace. What is that like?
It's something that I'm just immensely proud of. Like,
Ils vont vraiment nous dire la 1.19 à la fin, mec. À la end of the Minecraft Live. Ou alors ils vont rien nous dire. Ce serait une belle surprise. Oui, je serais pas content.
Or like Shalakun Schematics, that's just a family on the West Coast that makes their own worlds. And the fact that the marketplace can support all of them and make it their full-time jobs is something that is just so cool.
There's so much new content that our creators have made that we put together a video with some of our favorites from this past year.
Ok. Là c'est BG. Regardez les modèles. Ils sont pas mal. Ah non, le ballon modèle il est dégueulasse. Mais ça c'est stylé.
Almost feels like a dream that I'm making a living, making content.
C'est tellement fluide.
It is the best job that I could possibly ask for.
Just got to see some amazing reactions from the fans, and people love the map, and that's just so heartwarming and lovely to see, and it really does put a smile on our faces.
Wesh!
The thing I like most about creating inside of Minecraft is the community that's been built up around it. There's so many amazing creative people, and it's been a privilege to be able to meet and work with so many of them.
C'est stylé. L'Under! Ils ont montré l'Under! C'est pas pour rien!
Wow! We're kicking things off with the announcement of the... We're gonna tell you right now.
The update Aquatic. Village and Pillage.
Oh! L'update!
I'm so excited.
Bees! Bees! Let's look at some bees.
To finally have a nether update.
Oui!
Holiday update will have the cats, pandas, bamboo and scaffolding.
Caves and cliffs update.
David Nisai.
Oh, c'est parti. L'update. On va la voir. Ils vont l'annoncer.
The results of the first vote are in.
The winner is Tiger!
Mountains. It's the glow squid. This is your chance to have a say in what goes into Minecraft.
Allez, allez. Ça, c'est les vieux trucs, hein. De souvenirs, en tout cas. Hein. Mais ça paraît être vieux. Allez, allez. Allez, allez. Mais ils vont l'annoncer au moins.
What should I do now? Moppy.
Ça, c'est la nature. Le fantôme.
I still get nervous and excited every single time I'm on this stage, but mostly I feel incredibly honored to be in front of you. I hope what you see and feel from each of us at Mojang Studios is our passion for Minecraft and our gratitude to all of you in our amazing community.
Yes.
Okay, now before I get way too even more sappy than I was, let's head over to Boo and hear more about the adorable mobs that you must pick between.
Quoi? Toujours pas?
It's almost time to vote. Before we do though, let's take a quick look at your choices once more. We have the Glare, a mob that lets players know when they're in an area that's dark enough for monsters. You can bring it with you and it will fly to dark areas. When it gets grumpy, you'll know that it's dark enough for monsters to spawn. Then there's the Allay. If you give it an item, it will collect matching ones for you. It also loves music, so if there's a note block nearby, that's where we'll drop these items for you. And finally, the Copper Golem. A little golem that you yourself can make out of copper. They oxidize over time and will eventually freeze into statues. They love spending their time randomly pressing copper buttons, which would also be added to the game if the Copper Golem wins the vote. So those are your choices and they are all so amazing. How will you choose? Jens gave us a lot to think about. And now you need to decide which mob you think.
C'est génial, mais je veux le Copper Golem. Le Copper Golem.
Any of them would be useful. But
il serait tellement utile.
And go vote for it now. Yes, that's right. The poll is now open. To cast your vote, make sure you're logged into your Twitter account. Go to the Minecraft Twitter account and find the freshly launched poll with all 3 choices. Don't forget to click on the mob you most want to play Minecraft with. You can do it right now. After the first round of votes, I'll check back in with you so we can open the final round.
D'accord.
Greetings. My name is Narrator, and I'm the star of the Minecraft YouTube channel.
And I'm Marilla. I'm the actual star of the Minecraft YouTube channel.
We're here to tell you about all the excellent shows you can watch on our channel. Subscribe tomorrow.
Don't you mean subscribe today?
No. How do you spell Minecraft? What even is Minecraft?
These are just some of the questions you can ask our studio's brightest minds on Ask Mojang.
We've actually received a question for us just now. Do you think making a video game is the easiest thing in the world?
No. Literally no one thinks that.
Well, I did. Until I started watching this informative series that goes behind the blocks of every part of Minecraft Dungeons development.
Ah, ça parle de Minecraft Dungeons? Putain, moi j'ai cru qu'ils allaient annoncer l'update.
Maybe in series 3.
Je suis un peu dégoûté.
Minecrafter interviews some of the most incredible members of the Minecraft community.
They asked me to appear on it, but I was too busy being young and cool and attractive and not lying.
A Minecraft blind test.
With so much happening in the world of Minecraft, it can be easy to lose track. I myself only recently learned that blocks have been added to the game.
Subscribe to our channel and you'll be the first to see our announcements, trailers for new updates, upcoming games, and the exciting future of Minecraft.
Are you sure that's the right footage? Finally, this is our peerless show that tells you Minecraft's most scandalous secrets. Every month,
We're out of time. Bye!
No, we're not. We still have a few seconds left.
Have a great Minecraft Live, everyone.
No! Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and only watch my...
Now let's welcome Laura to talk all about Minecraft Dungeons. Hi, Laura.
Hi.
So you have a pretty cool job at Mojang Studios.
Yeah, I think I have the coolest job. It's sometimes difficult to believe, but I'm the lead designer of Minecraft Dungeons, and that means that I get to decide a lot of small things and details and bring a lot of ideas to the table, so hopefully make the game a bit better.
That does sound cool. You and the Dungeons
Yes,
team have been working
c'est
so
plutôt
hard
sympa.
recently, and
Oh,
you've
yeah.
Mais Minecraft Dungeon, c'est moins bien que Minecraft.
Yeah,
Et
it's
ouais.
been crazy.
Après, ça
we
dépend du
recently
style.
released to Steam, and I did something that they never recommend you to do. but
Mais
I
c'est
just
comme
went
ça,
in
là.
and I
Je regarde un
read
truc.
the,
C'est mon portable.
reviews.
Attends.
And yeah,
That's dangerous.
yeah, it was, but
Allez,
it
on
was
enlève
so
ça.
positive. It was so full of
Yes.
excitement and love for the game.
Voilà.
And yeah, we were so proud to see how much the community loves it. So yeah, we were very happy. And also this week we've released the Spookier Fall update, which brings back a lot of spooky modifiers to the game, gear, a new cape, a new pet, and there's my new favorite armor, which has a spoon steering.
I love that one.
Yeah, it's lovely. I like it so much.
A lot of fun to stare at while you're playing, but it might distract you a little.
Hopefully not too much.
So those just came out, but we also have some new and exciting things to look at
Yeah.
that haven't come out yet.
Yes, let's check it out.
Ok. J'ai pas joué à Minecraft Dungeon. Wesh. Yes.
That video is so exciting.
Yeah, I love that trailer.
C'est vrai, le trailer est bien fait.
So there's a lot going on.
Il y a eu du bossage derrière tout ça, hein.
Why don't we start with now
Pas
that
mal
the
de
DLC
travail.
What are some
Dommage que
of
je
the
n'y joue pas. Peut-être un jour, mais peut-être jamais, ce qui serait plus probable que ce ne soit jamais. Mais bon, ne jamais dire jamais.
Seasonal adventures, which are a new way for the player to progress through the game and increase in ranks, gather points, and hopefully get cool rewards at the end.
That sounds
Ah,
amazing.
attendez, j'ai lu des
How long
notifs.
do they last?
Right. Seasonal adventures, although the name is seasonal, will be infinite technically.
Okay.
So for
Alain prend la
say we
tête,
release
oui.
Seasonal adventure number
On vient de me dire ça.
you'll always be able to go back to
Salut
seasonal
Razak,
adventure
comment ça
number
va?
one, gather some rewards there, go back to number 2.
Comment ça va, Razak?
So it's a bit up to you what you decide to do with it.
That's amazing. So it just lasts forever. You get the new content and you still have the old content.
Là, on attend l'annoncement de la
Speaking
1.19.
of content, what are some of these new things that players can unlock?
Même si ce serait très
Yeah,
probable
we
que ce
added
soit
some
pas
new
ouf.
rewards that are completely new to the Minecraft universe. Some old, some new. We have tons of new pets. We have things like the duck and the
Je
fox.
reviens
I am so in love with all
du
of them.
cinéma.
We have flares, which are new VFX.
Ça,
that
hein,
you
le
can
cinéma,
apply
je suis
to
au
a
cinéma.
character. So whenever you drink a potion or you beat an enemy, you get to show off a little bit and get some shininess there. Also, we got in some emotes, which are these little dances or little expressions you can do with your character.
Show off a little.
Yeah, exactly, and have some fun with your friends. Why not, like we see here, having a party. Also, we added tons of new capes because everyone loves capes.
They do.
And tons
Yes.
of new skins, just in case we were missing.
That's a lot of skins.
Yeah, that's a ton of skins. Yes.
Well, now we have a question from a Minecraft creator.
On a vu
Hey, Strawberry
Doom.
17 here, and I have a question. Will there be free
Quoi?
content included as
Dune.
part of
Ah.
seasonal adventures?
J'ai lu Doom. J'ai pas lu Dune. Ouais, j'ai mis un M à la place du N. Enfin voilà.
So there'll be different rewards in each, and you'll be able to get whichever you want at any time. So yeah, we wanted.
Ils
to
ont
make it
donné
clear.
la date pour la 1.18?
So
Non.
how do you earn rewards?
Right. You will be able to get adventure points all throughout the
Tout ce que
game.
c'est que là, on est en
Doing
train de
the
me dire
regular
que
stuff you
la
do,
ley
you get
est
them,
en train de
right?
gagner.
Say you beat a daily trial. At the end
Que
of
c'est
the daily
donc
trial, you get adventure points.
le début de
Also,
l'apocalypse.
we implemented new
L'apocalypse,
challenges.
ça signifie
So
quoi?
we'll ask you, like,
Ça signifie
this week,
la fin
you
du monde.
beat
La fin du
100
monde, ça signifie
zombies,
quoi?
you'll get
La
extra
fin de toute
adventure
vie sur
points.
Terre. La fin de toute vie sur Terre, ça signifie quoi?
Fast.
L'Armageddon.
Impressed.
Je vais pas aller
And
plus loin dans les
also,
détails.
The best way to get adventure points is in the tower.
Okay, the tower, which we have not spoken about yet.
No.
So what is the tower?
The tower is another free single-player feature that we've added to camp. So you'll
Okay.
be able to see this gigantic tower in the camp. I love how it turned out.
Le copain Golem est
And
mieux.
it is a space with
Bah,
30
il est en train de
different
perdre,
floors,
hein.
each floor harder than the one
Il est en
before,
train de
and you'll
vachement
get to
perdre,
fight
même.
in arena mobs. You'll get to fight bosses. You'll get to meet some new tower inhabitants, and yeah, hopefully explore around and be able to test your skills.
Ah, là,
So
c'est-
you will start with a completely blank character from the bottom.
Bah oui, tout le monde
and
voulait
you'll
voter
be
la
able to
ley.
find new gear as you
Parce que tout le monde veut avoir
So, yeah,
un
the
mob
floors
qui
get more
récupère
difficult,
des
your
items.
character gets stronger, and you can test your skills.
Montre un screen, bah va voir sur
Sounds
Tristan, va voir sur
fun.
Twitter,
So let's
il y a les
take a look
votes.
at some live gameplay of the tower right now. And for that we have JP.
Je peux pas montrer le
Hi,
screen,
JP.
mec.
Hello. How do you like my throne?
I think you
Je suis en live.
throne from the Arch Illager.
I think he stole it from me.
Looking so
Off
sharp.
my stuff. Let's go loot the tower.
Nice.
So what are we seeing here, Laura?
Right, so we prepared some special floors to showcase here. So this is an
Moi aussi, j'ai pas
example
Twitter.
of a very early floor in the tower. So if you see JP's tower avatar has very little amount of gear, and yeah, you'll be always have the context that you're high up in the tower.
Ah,
right?
So
rip.
cool.
Yeah. We also wanted to make sure that the tower was this whimsical, magical space. So yeah, we have a boat, we have a river, why not? So you'll be able to find a ton of magical spaces and new characters to meet. So yeah, this level is quite easy, as you can see, since it's very early on.
Yeah, JP's doing really well.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Oh là là.
we can see a sneak peek up there in that balcony. That's our tower keeper.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's a character that will guide you through the tower, and yeah, will guide you around. And ooh,
Wow, JP did really well.
Yeah.
Really
Bon, c'est quand que tu parles de 1.19 là?
yeah,
So each of these levels generates itself, but you can come back for up to 2 weeks and replay the same thing.
right. Yeah, our tower runs will be seeded. And they will change every 2 weeks, meaning that for 2 weeks you'll be able to
La
learn
ley,
what happens in every floor.
c'est de la
So
merde.
say, I reach floor 5 and I get defeated at floor
Il est
5.
nul.
So then
Nul.
next time around, I'll remember, I should have chosen a different weapon.
Il est
and then I could have
éclaté.
done it. So yeah, you can share those tips with your friends and you can learn together how to go through the tower.
Yeah, practice and get better.
Exactly.
All right, let's give JP a
Ils vont parler de la 1.19 enfin.
Up the tower to a much higher floor.
Right.
You ready, JP?
Non.
Let's do it.
Right, so here we could
Oui, bah c'est pas lui qui va gagner, hein. Parce que les gens, ils aiment pas la redstone.
So we try to add
Ils aiment pas la
new
redstone et du coup,
combinations of mobs
ils choisissent
that we've
la
never
lay.
had before. So JP is right now fighting jungle mobs, but there'll be ice mob together with them, and there'll be some new mobs. Here you can see some tower wraiths that spawn fire in different new combinations. We also will have tower guards, which are extremely bulky guards. We even have
J'espère que la 1.19 sera une bonne version. Hein.
And JP's getting
Les gens, ils ont aucune culture. C'est surtout parce que la moitié des gens sont des gamins, mec. Rappelle-toi que la commu Minecraft, elle est jeune. Hein.
New ways to experience the game and defeat mobs and find strategies. And
Gas looks really difficult.
Yes, it is.
JP's not doing so good right now.
No.
Let's see. Oh, JP, that was a valiant attempt.
Yes.
Really, really good.
That was so good.
So, you've talked about so many new things, but
Yeah.
when will people get to see them?
Right. We'll get to see them. Hopefully everyone will get to play in December.
Ah.
Very, very soon.
Bon bah en décembre, il y a du nouveau contenu sur Minecraft déjà.
Thank you for having me.
En plus, ça veut dire qu'ils n'ont pas d'expérience dans le jeu. Mais moi, je suis nul en redstone aussi. Hein. Ça veut pas dire que t'as pas d'expérience. Hein. Tu peux être une merde en redstone et être un des meilleurs joueurs. Hein. Regarde Dream. Bah, Dream. Est-ce que t'as déjà vu Dream faire de la redstone? Jamais. Et pourtant, il est considéré il est considéré en traitant le deuxième meilleur joueur de tous les temps.
Once again, our friends at Element Animation have made us something to enjoy and perhaps even sing along to. All while taking us through everything you can do right
C'est la 1.19.
Caves and Cliffs Part 1. Try not to get this one stuck in your head all week. I only say this because it's been stuck in mine.
Hey, you two! Have you discovered all the features in Part 1 of the Caves and Cliffs update? There's brand new colored candles and the lichen makes rocks glow. You'll find some amethyst if you look inside a geode. The buds grow into clusters, then you get shards when they're mine. These are just a few of all the things there are to find, like jump across some drip leaves, make your house from these. Spending too much time in powder snow will make you freeze. You can mine raw copper, smelt some ingots into blocks. A lightning rod and thunder storm to stop you getting shocked. Copper oxidizes, but to stop it, make it wax. Craft your raw ores into raw rocks if you've got too many stacks. You can find axolotls in the water underground. Put them in your bucket, you can carry them around. There's glowstones way down here, they fill their caves with light. Make a sign using their ink, make the glow frame super bright. There's dripstone blocks and deep slate versions of the ores. There's so many things here to explore, and there's so much more.
Waouh.
So much more. Oh, well, it's been quite the turnout for our first round of mob voting. You have made your decision, and now one mob must go. We have the Glare, the Allay, and the Copper Golem. But you, the community, have spoken, and now one mob must leave the race. And that mob is the Glare. So that's still
Adieu, le Glare.
amazing mobs to choose from. Which one do you want?
Le Glare
Will it be
est
the
parti.
Allay or the Copper Golem? How do you see yourself playing and interacting with them in the future? Which one will make your game life easier or more fun? Or like the Year of the Phantom, way more terrifying? Don't worry about what anyone else wants. This is all about you and how you want.
Ça aurait été marrant si c'était l'Allay qui serait parti. Ainsi que le copain Golem.
There's a brand new poll just posted to the Minecraft Twitter account with only these 2 mob finalists to choose from.
Non, la lay pour moi c'est le deuxième. Le glaire il est encore plus inutile. Car ils vont changer le taux de spawn pour les monstres en 1.18. Ce qui le rend un peu inutile. Et puis en plus il est dégueulasse. Hein, soyons honnêtes.
Okay, so I know this will come as a surprise to pretty much all of you, but I definitely didn't love everything about school. Maybe that would have been different if I had Minecraft in my classes. Minecraft Education Edition is available for schools, homeschools, and after-school programs. You can explore awesome education content in Minecraft Marketplace. Learn about everything from sustainability to ancient worlds, even how to speak new languages, all in Minecraft.
Moi j'aime bien son style, bah Tristan et moi on l'aime pas. On le trouve un peu cringe.
When I tried becoming the teacher in my 5th grade science class, well, let's just say it wasn't appreciated. But anyway, let's take a look at how Minecraft is being used in classrooms around the world by kids who didn't get in trouble just for telling everyone that homework was canceled forever.
Ok, alors ça c'est Minecraft à l'école, hein, rappelez-vous.
Young people all over the world are using Minecraft to explore.
Attention, Minecraft, à quoi ça va ressembler?
Justice, climate change, and indigenous rights.
We have different classes such as Braille and Sign Language. We reached out to one of our teachers who learned Braille and she taught us a thing or two.
Take a look at what these girls built, a school of the future. They thought about clean energy and inclusive design.
An interesting fact about our building is that we
Quoi?
use coding to build a playground.
Ils ont mis des gosses.
Very fun to make.
Ils ont mis des gosses sur un vieux fond vert dégueulasse.
Translated ancient myths into Minecraft worlds.
Je comprends pas là, le but en fait.
My educator Kamal Ma'am, I would like to present to you an indigenous tale, Chiri and Ka, from Punjab, the land of 5 rivers.
In Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, classrooms are using Minecraft to explore indigenous cultures. And they're not just building blocks, they're building super useful skills. Games like Minecraft prepare you for the future, teaching us how to work together, solve problems, and even write code.
Normally in school it's like, here's this, do this, off you go. But now it's like, blank schedule, Minecraft, yes please.
This summer, students imagined a greener New York City.
En vrai, ce serait sympa. Mais je vois pas trop l'utilité. Ce serait sympa d'avoir Minecraft à l'école, mais s'il y a une utilité derrière. Mais là, je vois pas l'utilité.
Kids in Wales designed more sustainable rugby stadiums. Teams of students built turtle habitats and wind farms. And in Slovakia, young people imagined a bee sanctuary in Minecraft.
During this build, I learned that bees do this thing called swarming.
Ah.
We can live more sustainably, we can treat one another better, and can we all agree that learning should always be fun?
Minecraft nous apprend que dans le futur, la gravité n'existera plus. C'est ça. La 1.19. La 1.19.
Now it's the big moment. Let's talk to Agnes about the next update. Welcome back, Agnes.
Oui.
Thank you.
Oui.
How's the show felt for you?
Oh oui.
Super good. Like I think it's a really fun.
La prochaine update.
So many exciting things.
Absolutely.
Yes, yes.
I'm feeling
Attends.
nostalgic since
On va pas laisser de message. Tristan est pas en voc.
I was the 7th employee,
Ok.
the first woman on the team, and when I see you leading Minecraft, I just feel so excited
Yes.
about where we're going.
Thank you. That was very sweet of you. And of course, we many that lead it.
Oh, là, je suis hype.
I'm like the creative lead, and I'm super
C'est la meilleure
happy
partie
about
du
that.
live.
It feels quite surreal because I also used to
Attends,
Minecraft
je regarde
play
les différents. Pourquoi on me ping là? Pourquoi j'ai 6 pings? C'est quoi ça là?
Unlucky to be here.
Yes, I think we all feel that way, and it's so cool.
Pardon si l'écran il devient noir. Hein. C'est parce que je regarde un peu sur le Discord en même temps. Je suis désolé.
I mean, we are part of the community too.
Yes, we definitely are.
And now, Agnes, you are going to reveal to us what the next update is.
Oui.
Yes. Okay. So the next update is called the Wild Update.
The Wild. Mais c'est génial!
The Wild Update sounds very,
c'est incroyable!
very intriguing. So what does it encompass?
So the word wild mainly means like two things for us. So the first thing is like beautiful nature, and the second thing is like really scary challenges and adventures.
Ooh, that
oh
sounds
la
awesome.
la!
And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have some of our gameplay designers come and tell us more about specific things about the Wild Update because
oh là là, là c'est incroyable.
Parts to it. And we have the first
oh la
one
Wild
here,
Update, ils vont
which is our deep
changer
dive
tous les
expert,
biomes.
Brandon.
C'est incroyable.
Brandon, welcome.
Thank you.
So we've moved the
Merci.
Deep Dark into this update. Can you talk to us more about why?
Yes, I mean, one of the biggest things about the Deep Dark and the Warden and the Skulk is that it's just expanded, it's gotten bigger, and we really wanted to make sure that we did this right and that we did
Oh la
that includes
The Wild Update, c'était grave stylé quand ils l'ont annoncé.
Yeah. We also want to make sure that let's actually look at some of the new things that we have in it right now, which is the ancient cities.
That's awesome. I can't wait. Oh, wow.
Oh. Ah mais c'est... Mais quoi? C'est un truc de ouf. C'est un truc de ouf. Ça c'est la 1.18, on est d'accord? Oui, c'est la 1.18. Ou alors la Wild Update, je sais pas. En fait, je sais pas. Oh là là.
Wow, it's like both beautiful and terrifying at the same
Yes.
time. Like I have so many emotions when I look at that deep dark biome.
Yes, I mean, we really didn't want the deep dark biome to just be, you know, caves or just skulls.
Oui, voilà, c'est le deep dark biome. C'est incroyable ce qu'ils ont fait.
And you know, there's this ancient city, and what is it doing there? We're not going to tell the players. We're just going to let them go.
Allez, maintenant ils vont nous montrer un peu ce que va valoir là.
And there's even this like
Wild Update.
Structure in the middle of every single city, and it's got something interesting about it that you're going to have to explore in game.
It's really cool. I like it feels like a place you want to explore.
Yes, I love that it really deepens the mystery of Minecraft. Like Minecraft is all about player stories, and Deep Dark definitely inspires the storytelling, I think.
That's so cool. And so last year you showed us the Skulk.
C'est
génial. We've been
génial.
working on it. A little Skulk family. It's a Skulk.
C'est génial.
Yeah, maybe they're not so cute.
Not so friendly, no. Yeah, last year we focused a lot on the Skulk sensor, but since then we've kind of been trying to figure out what all the different blocks
La
of the
Wild
Skulk
Update.
family
Et en
do.
plus ce nouveau biome de
One of them
Disney.
actually is
Waouh.
the Skulk Catalyst. The
Ah.
main thing about the Skulk Catalyst is it's actually what causes the Skulk to spread.
J'ai trop hâte de
As you
jouer en
can see here,
1.18.
whenever a mob dies, such as a zombie, near the Skulk Catalyst, it actually spreads Skulk underneath it. And the amount is based on how much XP that zombie would have dropped.
Wow.
Oh.
The Deep Dark,
On va pouvoir faire de nouvelles fermes avec ça.
all the Skulk blocks, so that means that lots of mobs must have died there.
Quite a lot, yes.
Make it less scary. Oh, and as you can see here, when you mine some of the Skulk blocks, you actually get enchanting points.
Waouh.
Yes, and of course, if you still want to get some of the
On va
blocks of
pouvoir
decoration,
augmenter
you can
l'XP
choose
des fermes à zombies grâce à ce nouveau bloc.
And then we have the Skulk Shrieker. So when this block is activated,
Oh,
gives
c'est
a
intéressant.
really
C'est intéressant.
shriek sound that we
C'est
get
hypant.
right now. And it also gives this darkness effect, so it's like pulsating darkness.
Ah, je suis flou. Hop, hop, hop. Pourquoi je suis flou? Ah. Wesh.
Wow, okay, definitely not a
C'est génial.
And
C'est
I
putain
will
d'épique.
say to our younger viewers, in a minute, we're gonna show you a clip that's a little scarier, but I mean, Brandon, those have
Pour des
so
maps
many
horreur,
things
c'est trop bien.
that players
Non.
can do with them. Like, what
Non,
do
pas
you
pour des maps
imagine
horreur.
doing?
C'est nul à chier. Parce que là, alors vraiment une map horreur qui est mal faite. Hein. Mais pour une map horreur, l'ambiance, mieux vaut pas qu'elle ressemble à ça. Car j'entends ça sur une map horreur, je serais pas impressionné, tu vois. Non, 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 c'est pas bien. Après, tu peux changer les sons. Là, oui, là, ce sera bien. Pour Urbex, par exemple, non, on n'a pas pris des sons déjà existants dans Minecraft. Ah non, ce serait trop simple, ça. Non, nous, on a rajouté des sons au jeu. C'est pour ça qu'on a fait un texture pack de sons et un texture pack de modèles 3D et un texture pack... un texture pack.
Hi, it's Jinjam from Germany, and my question is, what was the inspiration behind the Shrieker?
Bah, une map horror, c'est surtout pour se faire des frayeurs, quoi.
I mean, that's an interesting question. From the art side, we actually had the inspiration behind the human larynx, which is like the vocal cord or vocal structure or something, just something that represents kind of creating sounds. And from the gameplay perspective, we wanted to make sure that, first of all, the warden spawns in a unique way, and also in a way that you can avoid it. So usually you can kind of sneak around, and as long as you don't activate the skull shriekers, then the warden won't come. But if you do make too many noises and the skull shrieker activates too many times, the warden will come.
Oh là là. C'est tellement sombre. Qu'est-ce que c'est? C'est effrayant. T'as un cœur qui bat et tout? Oh putain. Ça, c'est le mob le plus terrifiant de tout Minecraft. Oh putain. Et merde. C'est le mob le plus terrifiant de Minecraft. C'est effrayant.
Definitely a lot to unpack. I mean, the first thing is that the warden actually emerges underground. So that means you know that wardens are kind of in the deep dark, in the walls, under the floor. And it also has developed a sense of smell. So, of course, you can sneak around and try to be, you know, quiet and not to get detected. But unfortunately, the warden's still going to be able to sniff you out and find where you are. And if it sniffs you while you're really close by, then it's going to start noticing you.
Wait, so basically the warden is like, smell that? It's happening. And just like going for the
Pretty
players?
much, yes. It's not going to be fun for you.
No, and I love that we're adding that like sneaking gameplay, because we haven't really had that before. So, you know, we are in the deep dark, everything's super dark, and you're sneaking, trying to find the treasures, trying to avoid the warden. I think it's something really exciting with that.
It's really, really cool. I mean, I think you have definitely upped the terrifying level, Brandon, and I just love how much you've expanded the deep dark to feel it's so immersive.
Yes, definitely.
It's really amazing. Thank you so much for joining us and scaring us half to death.
No worries, that's my job.
He's our expert. Like, if you want to do something scary, it's like, Brandon.
Thanks, Brandon.
Il veut nous dire des nouvelles de la 1.19.
So Agnes, the deep dark is one part. This sort of very adventurous side of the Wild update, which
Ah
the name is
non.
starting to really become
C'est bien la Wild
after
update.
talking to Brandon. And then the other part
C'est
you said is really this
bien la Wild
all
update.
that beauty and, you know, the atmosphere
Ok.
of Minecraft.
Le Deep Dark là, on l'aura pas en décembre. C'est bien ce que je disais. Ah non, non, non. Ce serait trop simple. Ce sera pour la Wild update. Incroyable. Du coup, on l'aura en été 2022. Ouf, ça fait loin.
And we also want to focus or have focused on biome diversity. So we want to find like unique identity for different biomes. For example,
Quoi?
the birch forest, as you can see in this beautiful postcard. So in the birch forest, we want it to be like light and
Les arbres
peaceful,
coupés, ça on
and
les a
the
déjà
sun
sur
reaches
Bedrock.
around, the
Du coup,
trees
ça
are
aura.
taller, and the flowers, things like that. It's
Ah oui, de
really
nouveaux types de
beautiful. It looks
types de
very
fleurs.
Swedish in the birch forest.
That's true. That's actually very Swedish forest. Yeah.
It's gorgeous. And then you have, so you want to add more atmosphere to the different biomes, but there's one biome that you want, I mean, I would say you're giving it quite an overhaul. It's getting a lot more in the Wild update.
Yes, that's true, and that's the swamp.
Oh, les marécages.
And as you can see here, the
Oui, swamp, c'est marécage. Waouh, c'est beau, putain.
It really is. It's amazing. So we have another one of our gameplay designers here and our swamp expert, Corey. Welcome,
C'est
Corey.
bon, c'est hype sa mère.
It's absolutely wild to be here.
Oh no, Corey. The puns are so quick to start.
It's Corey after all.
Yeah, it's very on brand. So you're going to tell us about all of the, I mean, there's a lot of exciting things coming to the swamp. So what are we getting?
Yes, there are a lot of awesome things coming. The first of which is the boat with the chest in it.
Oh, on l'a enfin. Le bateau avec le coffre. Putain, c'est... Oui. Oui. Enfin. Oh là là, c'était une utilité qui manquait à Minecraft, ça. Hein. Oh.
It's so useful.
And relaxing.
Oh oui.
Yes, and especially now, you know, in Caves and Cliffs Part 2, we have even wider.
On l'a enfin.
It's easier to travel on water, so it's gonna be like extra useful.
Yeah, and like in the aquifers as well.
Yes, so like when you go rafting in the caves, you can like put your diamonds in the chest in your boat.
Ouais.
It's really amazing. And you've been working on what I think now
Oh,
would be
c'est
my
génial.
favorite tree in Minecraft.
Yes, we are adding the mangrove tree to Minecraft.
Oh, un nouvel arbre.
So as you can see here, this is a propagule, and
Ok.
propagules grow from mangrove trees. They're actually
Tu le plantes dans l'eau.
ready to grow.
Très bien.
Mini mangroves growing from the mangrove. And you can see here the
Ah
mangrove tree
ouais.
grows propped up
Ok.
on the blocks.
Ok.
It has vines hanging down from the leaves.
Ah ouais, stylé.
Propagules are actually growing.
Ouais, ça peut être vraiment intéressant.
The leaves themselves.
Ce
And
bloc-là.
I really like how the propagules are looking here. And okay, I'm just gonna nerd out on propagules.
Ah oui, du coup, est-ce qu'ils vont rajouter des variétés dans les feuilles, tout ça, tu sais, on voit les pommes et tout. Ce serait incroyable.
And then when they fall into the water, or like let's say they fall into water, they can float for up to a year before they plant themselves in the like water underneath the water or on land, wherever they happen to land. And mangrove trees themselves are actually amazing for like local ecosystems, fighting climate change, for local communities. They're just super trees, and I'm really excited that we're adding them to Minecraft.
That's awesome. And this is the first sapling that you can plant underwater.
Yeah, you can plant it underwater and on land as well.
That's so cool. When you first showed me the mangrove,
Ça, c'est bien ça. Un arbre qui peut se planter dans l'eau et sur terre. C'est génial. Super idée. Ah, ils m'ont surpris là. La Wild Update. Vraiment pas mal. Et du coup, la 1.20, ce sera quoi? La 2.0? Non.
So happy, like we get so many questions.
Oh.
Like, will there be a new wood type? and
Ouais, sans pour. Je sais pas. Il ressemble beaucoup trop à l'autre type de bois là, le bois de la savane. J'ai limite s'il l'avait pas dit, j'aurais cru que c'était ça.
For the wood types, it's going to be like doors and trapdoors and so on.
That's gorgeous. I love it.
I'm so excited about
C'est
Minecraft,
sympa.
but I just need to mention another
Un nouveau type de bois.
We decided to go with like really big roots, and I think those are so cool, and we actually prototyped quite a lot. back and forth, and it was a bit tricky to decide how the road should look like, as you see in this picture here. But now I'm so happy that we went with the like multi-block routes, because for example, when you like go with a boat, and then you can go under the mangroves, and I think that adds such a nice feeling to it. Yeah, like in this picture, it's really nice, I must say.
C'est grave beau.
C'est
grave BG, j'adore. Je veux cet update maintenant sur mon Minecraft, je veux y jouer là. Là, ils ont annoncé ça, ça m'a hypé, tu vois. Je veux jouer à la Wild Update. Incroyable. Oh, ah ouais, un nouveau biome. C'est des marécages, mais c'est un nouveau biome dans les marécages, c'est un sous-biome en fait. Sympa, sympa. Ah ouais, c'est beau. C'est vraiment cool.
That's absolutely gorgeous. I noticed that that was not dirt.
C'est génial. La Wild Update. Incroyable.
That's amazing. So you've actually added mud to do something really cool.
Yeah, so we're adding really cool renewability.
Oh!
The first of which is
la terre mouillée.
Dirt block and pour a water bottle on it, then you can get more mud. And then the other one is if you take your mud block and you stick it on top of the dripstone, it will sort of like drip the water out of the mud and eventually dry it out, which turns into clay.
Oh, sympa ça! Ça fait deux nouveaux types de blocs. Le bloc mouillé et le bloc mouillé séché. Voilà, je nomme comme ça, c'est un fait.
You're taking a villager's job.
They might be a bit upset now, but still renewable clay.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. And you're also using mud to make a new block.
Yes, we're also adding mud bricks. So, mud bricks are
oh,
really exciting,
il est magnifique. Il est grave beau. Enfin, je sais qu'il y aura des gens qui vont le trouver moche, mais moi j'adore. Wow. Ah, il est beau. Hein. Il est bien texturé. Ah ouais, il est beau.
I just love the look of them. They're awesome. So beautiful. We have a creator question for the two of you.
どうもこんにちはプチプチです。私からの質問はねこちらになります。どうして泥レンガを追加することにしたのでしょうか?
I'm so excited they asked this question because I really wanted to answer it. So the main reason that I wanted to add mud bricks to the game is that I really wanted people to feel like they're okay, all around the world there are houses built out of mud bricks. So many people around the world have houses, buildings using mud bricks, and I really wanted people who are playing Minecraft to feel like they could build their home and feel like they're at home in Minecraft. So I'm really glad we got to add them for that reason.
Amazing.
Yes, it's so important for us that like everyone feels equally welcome when playing Minecraft.
C'est nickel.
That is
nickel.
Absolutely amazing. Now, so we have like amazing new trees. We have mud everywhere. We definitely need something very cute.
Yes. Well, very cute and quite derpy because we're adding frogs.
Enfin! Enfin des grenouilles, putain! Enfin. C'était pas un mob qui était voté à l'époque? Ouais, si. Pas dans le même style. Hein. Mais c'est stylé. Hein. Oh ouais, c'est stylé.
They are cute and derpy. That's the perfect description of them. The croaking is amazing.
Ils vont surtout améliorer le swamp biome. Hein. Nature, moi j'aurais dit tout en fait.
And they do love to jump around, and especially on lily pads, and actually also on big drip leaves, because I mean, the big drip leaves kind of look like lily pads. But the funny thing with that is then when they jump on top of the big
putain, il y a un moustique.
it's gonna tilt and then they
putain de moustique, fais chier, nique sa mère. Qu'est-ce qu'il faut là?
Maybe it's a, like, frog.
Il y a un moustique dans ma chambre. Casse ses couilles.
And you're adding another little tiny creature to this update.
Oh.
Yes, the Fireflies.
Oh, the Fireflies.
You can see them
wow.
around, adding a lot of ambience to the
et ça, du coup, ça se tue ça? C'est juste un élément du décor, c'est... Tu peux les capturer peut-être? Ce serait stylé. Tu peux pas les tuer, mais tu peux les capturer avec un bocal. Ce serait stylé.
Oh yeah, also the frog food. Yeah, I forgot to mention that.
Ah.
Poor Fireflies.
Yeah, but look how happy that frog is.
Yeah, and they're beautiful frog food. So
salut, ça va? Eh ben oui, ça va et toi? Comment ça va?
Now,
Actuellement, on est en train de regarder la nouvelle update de Minecraft qui est juste incroyable pour l'instant, je kiffe. Les nouveaux marécages, les nouveaux systèmes comme le bateau avec le coffre, ou même le nouveau biome. Comment ça s'appelle? Dark. Deep Dark. Deep Dark. Ouais, c'est vraiment bien. Je vais bien, bah, nickel alors. Nickel, nickel. Ouais, là, cette wild update, elle m'aille plutôt bien. Bah, perso, je peux quasi pas faire tourner la 1.17, c'est injouable alors bon. Ça c'est triste. Oh, des têtards! Mais putain, mais c'est incroyable, des têtards dans Minecraft, mais qui aurait cru? Après les frogs, enfin les grenouilles, les lucioles, maintenant les têtards, c'est incroyable. L'amélioration de la nature, putain. En plus c'est beau comme nom, la Wild Update. Quand ils feront un jeu qui Opti, je serai là. Bah, il y a Optifine après, hein. Optifine, tu peux optimiser ton jeu. Je veux dire, je passe de 30 FPS à 60 FPS. Plutôt pas mal.
Depending on or they adapt their color depending on temperature, and we wanted to have that in Minecraft. We wanted to Minecraftify it, so therefore the tadpole's gonna pick a variant instead depending on the temperature.
That's so cool. And there are 3 variants.
Yes, it's gonna be 3 variants.
Okay, so we've seen 2. What's the third one?
The third one is the tropical.
3 biomes.
So let's say you were venturing out into the desert or the jungle and you take
Ah non, 3 types de grenouilles. Ok, j'avais pas compris. Mais il n'y aura pas qu'un seul biome qui sera amélioré. Hein. Les marécages, c'est le plus avancé. Et c'est celui qui veut faire un truc de ouf. Mais il n'y aura pas que lui. Hein. Soyez-en sûrs, il y aura beaucoup de biomes qui seront améliorés. Hein. C'est pas une swamp update, c'est une wild update. Wild, c'est la nature, c'est tout en fait. C'est incroyable. J'attends l'amélioration des déserts, de l'Arctique aussi, ce serait intéressant. Des plaines. Oh, les plaines seraient magnifiques. J'aimerais bien avoir un nouveau type d'arbre. Il y en a déjà un, mais un nouveau type d'arbre, encore une fois, dans les plaines, ce serait incroyable. Des nouvelles plantes aussi. Ça, c'est quasiment sûr que ce sera amélioré, mis dans le jeu. Non, vraiment, cette amélioration, cette update, elle me hype. C'est très intéressant.
It's gotta be the snowy frog. It looks so cozy.
Ooh, I'm tropical frog. I'm very interested to see which one the community loves the most. Or I love them all of them. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for joining us, Corey, and taking us into a deep dive of all really cool swamp things.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Thank you, Corey.
Thank you, Corey.
I'm just gonna hop on out of here.
Bye, Corey.
Et maintenant, on passe à... C'est la fin ou c'est un autre biome?
Quite an awesome update, and I mean, I really see the name for the wild update. You get a bit of everything in it.
Oui, voilà.
Yes, and I love the contrast.
C'est incroyable, mais ça c'est screen, genre vraiment. Attends, c'est incroyable. Pour l'instant, t'as ces 2 biomes là, mais il y en aura plus.
Well, we're getting close to the end of the show, and as always, the time has flown by.
C'est la fin.
A lot has happened during this show.
Je vais voir un peu les réactions en solo, en live. La réaction, je sais pas, de Sifano. Je ne mettrai pas son pseudo dans les tags. Oh, attends, c'est intéressant. Ça, il l'avait déjà montré, non? Ah non, il refait un récupératif. Bon, t'as compris le mot? Un récapitulatif, voilà, j'ai réussi à le dire. Alors... Bon bah ça aurait été un bon live, hein. Yes. Ça c'est pas mal. Les Dark Deep, c'est bien dans la Wild Update. Ouais, c'est bien la... Oui, Deep Dark. Intéressant. Ça, c'est nickel. Ça, c'est incroyable. Les bateaux avec un coffre dedans, c'est génial. Non, vraiment, là, ça me hype.
Now it's time to see what mob you chose to add to the game.
Oh non.
Hey, Yen, results?
Yes, I have
Oh
one
merde.
in my chest.
Ce sera...
Wow.
Je veux que ce soit...
You really came in style.
Je veux que ce soit... Par contre, c'est drôle qu'il arrive dans un bateau avec un coffre. Non. Je veux que ce soit... pas la lay. Le Copper Golem. Copper Golem.
Okay. And the winner is the LA.
Non!
Wow. Yes, I'm super happy about that. It's a lovely, lovely mob.
Oh non!
It's so exciting. So Agnes, when can everyone expect the LA?
Non!
So the LA will be
Bon, c'est pas grave.
Wild update, and it's gonna be released next year.
Next year, the wild update with the LA. I can't wait. Thank you all so much for joining us.
En vrai, je me rends compte que l'alley, il pourrait bien s'incruster dans cette Wild Update. Mieux que le Copper Golem. Même du coup, ça manque une utilité à la Copper, qui est quand même un peu obsolète. Hein. Mais bon, c'est pas si grave. Même si ça aurait été très intéressant d'avoir un Copper Golem. Mais à part l'incrustation que tu peux en faire ton ami, qui peut récupérer ton stuff, je vois pas son utilité. C'est bon, c'est fini. Bon. Bon bah ça aurait été très intéressant. Oui, d'accord, j'ai compris. Attends, on va remettre... Non, pas ça. Attends. Pouf, voilà. Bon bah, en tout cas, ça aurait été... Oui, j'ai mes genoux, c'est pour ça que je pose mes bras comme ça. Bon bah en fait, du coup j'ai trouvé ce live plutôt sympathique. La nouvelle update est incroyable. Je suis un peu déçu pour la lay, mais bon, c'est rien, c'est pas grave. Mais en vrai, la wild update c'est génial, c'est quelque chose d'incroyable. Et franchement, je suis plutôt hype. Du coup, bah en tout cas, ça aurait été sympa de faire cette réaction de la Minecraft Live avec vous. Et je vous dis à la prochaine. Allez, à plus les amis.